Alright, what it do, baby? Today is Tuesday, and today we finna work on the tiki players. Why are we working on the tiki? Well, for those of you who follow me on Instagram and all this shit, you guys know what the fuck happened. For those of you who don't, you see all this white shit? Yeah, the bitch caught fire. How? Well, remember when I told you guys that I believe that the motor was bad, that it had a bad piston rings, that they weren't sealing anymore, and there was a whole bunch of blow-by going through that shit? Well, the other day I was racing my homeboy, and I'll put the video up in a little bit, but I was racing my homeboy, and the dipstick decided to go ahead and blow out of this bitch, and all that oil landed on top of the manifold right here, and all this shit was burning. As you guys can see, a little bit of the coils got, a little bit of it got toasted. Damn, my phone dirty? Hell yeah. Hold up, players, hold up. You guys can see right there, a little bit of the coils got burnt. None too bad. My spark plug cables got burnt. Little bit of the harness, but the harness doesn't look like it was burnt too bad. Cable seemed to be fine. It's just like the little plastic on the outside that got a little bit toasted. But yeah, the bitch was catching fire. This shit sucks, but it's all good. It's all part of the game. I ain't tripping too bad, you know, just because at least I'm good. We were able to put it out on time, but kind of sucks. I wasn't planning on doing a rebuild this soon. I had already pulled out the 5.3 that I had here in the backyard, and I put it inside my room. That way it wouldn't corrode. But I was gonna rebuild that, and then meanwhile I rebuilt the 5.3. I was just gonna keep driving this bitch, but then this shit happened, so I'm finna take it apart. Might as well just pull the engine. Might as well rebuild the 6.0. You know, 6.0 over a 5.3 any fucking day. A lot of you might disagree, saying that, oh, 5.3 has thicker walls, blah blah this, blah blah that. But boy, when I tell you that this bitch was hauling ass on just 6 pounds, shit, a lot of people don't believe me. Look, you see that? I can't turn it no more. Meaning that the fucking boost controller was all the way down. So this was just running on wastegate pressure, which is 6 to 7 pounds. And she did me proud. This bitch, she moved. She goddamn moved. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this thing apart. I'm not gonna do too much talking just because there's a whole bunch of shit on here, and yeah. So yeah, I hope that I could wash. Yeah, all this shit should be able to wash off. But yeah, this will happen. So as soon as I pull the engine out, I'm gonna degrease all this shit. Get rid of all the fucking white, yellow shit that's on here. And yeah. So I'm gonna set you guys down, rock her, and then you guys can enjoy a good little hyperlapse or time lapse of this shit. So yeah. Oh, hold up. Let me get y'all good. All right. There we go. Oh, goddamn. Alright. So, I got pretty much all of it tore down. You guys can see how bad it's full of fucking that fire extinguisher shit. Oh, fuck, bro. Like, that kind of makes me mad. Kind of pisses me off. Like, cool, yeah, you know, I appreciate the guys who helped me, you know, put out the fucking fire or whatever, but I don't see why they had to spray all the fucking engine bay, bro. Like, they literally just got the thing and just started going like that when the fire was just right there. It's not like it spread anywhere else. But I mean, it is what it is. They helped me out, I ain't tripping about it. They helped me out. They helped me put out the fire and all that shit. But se pasaron de verga when they did all this shit. But yeah, I saw a fucking nut somewhere around here. Fuck it, I'll get it later. But yeah, there it is. It's pretty much all disconnected. Got the harness over there, over there. That's why I love this harness. This harness makes it so easy to work on this truck. Literally all I have to do now is just unbolt the tranny, unbolt the fucking torque converter, get rid of that pipe, that crossover pipe, disconnect it from this side, and literally the engine is ready to come out. But I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I'm a little bit tired. I gotta clean that shit inside, that way no fucking things gets inside the fuel rails. And then over here I'm gonna pull the injectors off of the intake. I'll clean those by hand and clean the intake. There's the gaskets, there's the coils. I'm gonna clean all this shit. Probably not today. And then hopefully maybe tomorrow, or I don't know when, to be honest, pull the engine out. But like yeah, I mean, I'm not in a big ass hurry to pull the engine out or all that shit, I mean, Summit Racing, they're so backed up in the orders that whenever I order the pistons and rods, it's gonna take about fucking, I think I saw it was close to a month before they even ship it. So it's gonna be a minute before I get all that stuff in the mail, and then on top of that, get the fucking machine work done to the engine. Oh shit. And all that good stuff. So far I've talked to 2 machine shops. One of them, like, the guy seems to know what he's talking about. I've seen a lot of his work on his Instagram page, but damn, I think he's just a little bit overcharging for what I want to do, because all I need is just the machine work, which is boring out the block 30 over, machining it, cleaning it, honing it, line hone it, get some new cam bearings, new rod bearings, new main bearings, and that's it. I'm gonna assemble it myself, and he's trying to charge me close to two grand. That's a little bit too much. So I talked to this other machine shop that had very, very good reviews. Them guys gave me some very good information, and they're charging me about $500. So I'll see what's up. But yeah, like I said, I'm not in a big hurry to get rid of or to take the block out, just because the parts are so far out, and with everything that's fucking going on right now with this fucking virus, it's gonna be a minute before I get any of those parts in the mail and all that shit. So yeah, I mean, the truck's pretty much torqued all the way down. I need to see if whenever I put it back together, if I can find some of these filters. If not, then damn, I'll see what I'll do right there. That's just the breather tank. I had two oil catch cans, which is that one and then that one. But once I get the new parts in and the motor gets rebuilt, I'm gonna put both of the PCV systems vented to atmosphere. So they're gonna go one on this side to right there, and then the other side there's another little, I have a cap right there, but there's another, so you can connect. It's a 2-port system, so it should work. Because usually, a lot of guys just vent the PCV system out to atmosphere, so it's no problem. I'm not too concerned about shit getting inside the motor. That's why I haven't even blocked it. I mean, I'm not gonna run this engine anymore, and I might get the heads reworked, maybe just surfaced and cleaned. I don't know. We'll see what's up. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick piss break and all that shit, so I'll be back with you guys. Here, as you guys can see, got the turbo, the actual manifold, the intake, the radiator, and the coils. Got them all cleaned up. This one is it's not gonna clean up because it's fucking burnt, but other than that, everything else is clean. I still gotta clean these injectors, but I don't want to hit them with water, so I'll probably clean them tomorrow. But yeah, here's the little 5.3. I was gonna rebuild it, but it's gonna be the same price to rebuild this as it is a 6.0, so I might as well rebuild the 6.0. Here are the other rims that everybody keeps asking about. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is where I'm gonna end off the video. I know on today's video I didn't do much talking. Basically I just wanted to get all this shit off. I wanted to take it apart as much as I can. That way, you know, tomorrow I can just literally all I gotta do is just pull the starter, unbolt the torque converter from the flywheel, and unbolt the tranny from the engine, and that's it. The motor can come out. And I know I didn't do much talking, you know, just because I was busy. I just wanted to take as much shit as I can off, you know. I just wanted to get it ready for tomorrow. That way we can just, like I said, you know, pull the engine. But yeah, if you guys are wondering why this bitch even caught fire, like I said in the beginning of the video, I was out with my boy. Me and two homeboys, you know, we wanted to race the trucks just to see where they were at. And I pretty much called him out. I told him, you know, hey, let's race them. I want to see what my truck has. So we said, fuck it. We raced it. We did literally maybe about 4 or 5 pulls back to back to back. And like I said from the beginning, or like I've said in other previous videos, this engine was just never, from the beginning, it was never right. It had a whole bunch of, it was burning a whole bunch of oil. And every time I would drive it around, there would be a little bit of smoke, you know, coming out the exhaust pipe. And then I would have to add a quart of oil every here now and then, you know. So pretty much the 2 pistons that I think are bad, the two the 2 piston rings that are bad are the 2 last pistons, which is, I believe, 5 and 7 that are bad. And the reason why I think those are the ones that have that really bad blow by is that because these 2 spark plugs came from those cylinders, and I mean, for some reason the gap closed all the way, and I had gapped them to about 22 to 24, I believe. I can't remember. Plus these are the ones that are like the most filled with oil. Let me see if it'll focus. Let me get that other one out the way. It's not focusing. But yeah, these are the ones that are the worst. And then when I compare them to like these other ones, look at this. Focus, little bitch. Look, these are clean, no oil on them. And that's the same for all the other spark plugs that I pulled out. The 2 back ones were the ones that were the worst. So I think those are the ones that were having all that blow by issue. And when we were racing, you know, we were racing back to back to back, blew the oil dipstick out. All that oil landed on top of that fucking manifold. And like I said, we were doing back to back racing, about 4 or 5 pulls. So that turbo manifold was fucking glowing red. It was red, fucking hot. Oh shit. Oh fuck. It was glowing red hot. So whenever that oil landed on there, it sparked it up, you know, pretty much immediately. Luckily we got it out on time. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to keep running it like that. I don't want to just fix like the spark plug wires that got messed up and whatever got burned, I don't want to just fix that and then just keep running it like that when I'm gonna keep having the same trouble. So I'd rather pull the motor out, put some new pistons in it. Oh shit, my battery about to die. Let me get the battery. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to keep running it like that and then, you know, just keep having the same problem over and over and over again. You know, I'd rather just put new pistons in it, new rods, new rings in it, just have it running the way it should be running, than just keep having the same problem over and over. But there it is. Tomorrow the motor comes out. But you know, like I said, I'm sorry if I didn't do a lot of talking. But yeah, I mean, there it is. Once I pull this motor out, I'm just gonna throw a whole bunch of degreaser all over the engine bay and get it back looking all nice and shit the way it was. And then I'll go through, I'll probably get like a rag, soak it a little bit in some degreaser and clean some of the wire harness, that way it doesn't look all yellow and shit. But yeah, there it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, hope you guys liked it, and come back tomorrow. Hold up. Come back tomorrow for another video where the engine is gonna come out. My homeboy has the engine hoist, so he's gonna bring it by tomorrow, and all we gotta do, like I said, is just take the starter out, unbolt the torque converter from the flywheel, and then unbolt the bell housing from the transmission from the engine, and it's coming out. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow, maybe, if I do upload the video. And yeah, I'll probably tear it apart. I'll probably take the heads off and see exactly what was happening. I already know what was happening, but I want to see how the engine looks inside. So yeah, deuces.